Okay, we're here with Rosang as she's about to tee it off at the JM Eagle LA Championship. This one's pretty close to home for you. I'm just wondering how familiar you are with this area and Wilshire Country Club as you're about to start the event this week.
Yeah, I'm not as familiar in the LA area as I am in the OC area where I'm from, so I don't have as much experience playing Wilshire. I did get to play a Monday qualifier here a couple of years back when I was 16 years old, so that was the last time I really kind of got to see this golf course, but I knew it was a very prestigious track, but also plays difficult. Especially when you're out there, and regardless of the normal weather conditions or hard weather conditions, it plays pretty tricky. So it's really nice to be here, be close to home. I do have friends and family who are coming, so it's always fun to just stay by.
Obviously, this was one of the last events last year before your first win at Mizuho. So unfamiliar, how is it feeling being unfamiliar with sort of the beginning portion of the year, and then you're about to head into the portion of the year that you're more familiar with?
Yeah, it still feels like I'm a rookie out here, just because I have to navigate myself around so many different golf courses, and throughout this first little segment of the year, I know that there has been very difficult tracks, so I've just been trying to take it in my stride and prepare as best as I can, but it always feels like there's always something out there that I need to figure out. So hopefully, going into the next couple of weeks, I'll take a little bit of breather in terms of trying to scramble myself around areas and be able to kind of, I guess, tone into my expertise from last year.
Yeah. As you head into Mizuho in a few weeks, where you'll be defending, how is your game feeling just through the beginning of the year?
Yeah, game's been feeling interesting. I think that I've had a very fulfilling journey thus far. I've been learning a lot. There's been a lot of ups and downs, and some weeks are not as consistent as others, but I think these growing pains are really good. I've been taking it, I guess, one by one, and I think that it's always, even if you feel like you're taking a step back, you'll be able to take 2 steps forward afterwards once you kind of learn and navigate yourself around. So been really thankful for the entire process and kind of looking forward to, I guess, working a little bit harder and honing in on things that I might need to work on.
Yeah. I just want to ask one more question about last week. That was your first time at the Woodlands. Obviously, it's a really tricky course, but now we're well underway with major season. Just tell us your impressions of the first major of the year from yourself and how you're preparing for major season in general.
Yeah, it's interesting because I felt like I took a lot of positives from, I guess, not playing that great, especially last week. I think that, well, just beginning with the first major, I've never played that golf course before. I've always thought of, playing the first major in Palm Springs and Mission Hills. So it's a little bit of a different experience there. But I love the track, actually. It's just wasn't able to capitalize on a couple things and just didn't shoot low enough to make it. And I think going forward into majors, it's going to be, at least for me, kind of less emphasis on it being an actual major and more so taking it day by day, what I need to work on, what I need to prepare on, so I stay quote-unquote fresh going into the week.
Awesome. I know, Kent, you probably have a question, so you want to ask? Go ahead.
Thanks, Emily. Hey, Rose, what was it like watching Nelly's performance last week?
It was incredible. I don't even have any words, just because, obviously she's the third player ever to play and win 5 in a row. It's so hard to win once out here, let alone 5 times back to back. I think it's been very inspiring for not only me, but a lot of other players. It's just her being able to be herself when she's out there and her being able to commit to what she's doing with her team around her. And that's really kind of what I saw when she was out there performing. She was having a good time, but she was also very into the game, very competitive, not letting anything sidetrack her. And I find that very admirable. So, really props to her. It's kind of an honor to see that happen, especially, in my lifetime now, and also just the game of golf. She's really growing the women's game exponentially.
Thanks, Rose.
Thanks, Rose.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
He has just a